You can't catch my wave. Never play by the rules. Guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude.
I buy like 23. I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze.
There we go.
Come for the win, can't take another L. This side on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we lit. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Even blood across it where the blood dinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L.
Ooh, 13 picks with ladder one. Let's go. We need about 4-5 more, man. Shit, maybe he can get superstar.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Huntley. To the left side here for Eifert. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Huntley. Eluding the pressure right. Complete to the right side, it's Eifert. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Why? He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A.J. Boye up to make the tackle.
Does a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw him coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Why didn't he miss the ball?
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
It's now 3rd down.
In the actual fuck, What was all that dancing shit? It's a screen, dog.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
32 pound, get a big hit on somebody.
To speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh,
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nash. That's complete to the tight end. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty is going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now a carry for Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins.
Ran the ball on 3rd and 11.
They'll get him down.
Ran the ball on 3rd and 11. Oh, brother.
First. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your feet. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
In the same coverage.
Throwing again. Huntley looking long for Thomas.
Oh, boy, how he doubled him. How is he getting free?
Trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
To throw on third down.
I doubled him.
First and goal coming up here inside
I
the
doubled him. I
10-yard
slid
line.
right. How is he
Every
getting free
week
for
we
a
hear
fucking
talk
sack?
about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Oh, wow.
At the 2. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, if they're out there, we'll see if they can pick those things back up.
At the 20-yard line.
The stop for no gain brings up second and 10 from the 20. On second down, here's the option. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And these guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On second down, Dobbins. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on third down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And it's third down.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. They'll run here with Dobbins. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
Fielded in the end zone. shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Going quickly here to Thomas. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Something we're seeing more of with a rise in the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up.
Wow.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Saints, nothing.
Pushes way forward to about the 32. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now they try the right side here. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
On 3rd down, Huntley. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards, good for his Saints first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Huntley looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the shotgun now. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
throwing on first down. Huntley.
Hey, what the fuck?
As he releases it.
How is he using rushing in my fucking backfield every play, dog?
But it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
It was making no sense.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention
Every
elsewhere.
fucking down,
to no
he's
avail.
in my backfield. What the fuck?
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Huntley. He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
It's gonna pass her, and it's a
This is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Looks good on the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
You make sense, man.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
What the? Why did my user dumb out like that?
But not before he takes
What
it
is
across
that?
the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Oh my God, man.
Successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the
Everyone on that side, including
that first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Nash lines up and lets it go. This is
Are you kidding me right now, dog? Are you kidding me right now, dog? Come on, bro.
Deep, 51 yards.
Zero fucking sense was made right there, dog.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun. Huntley escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Huntley looking deep for Elliott. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. It's caught at the 10.
You feel ready?
Into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Saints are back within a score. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Makes the score Panthers 7.
Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick.
Oh, my God. Okay. All right, man. Okie doke. What a crock of shit. I haven't even had my fucking phone again.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you know, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
That's screen, I dare you. All over the screen.
Off play action. Nash.
Dying his zone there,
it's
but
DJ
able to
Moore.
complete that.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
No gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
For the Panthers.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
Madden.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
I'd like to double him, please and thank you. Oh yes, please play me.
Operating from the gun, Huntley gets his to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Drop shot too, huh? We're going with this earlier. I had to play in. Good. Yes.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
To throw on 2nd down, Huntley. Oh, he's got it in wide. Incomplete. And the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 50-yard line.
All right.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
No way.
Heavy traffic.
No way.
And these guys have gone in the closing stages of the first half.
Why is that Lakeman right there?
Over 1st and 10 at their
Should have dragged
47-yard line.
Should have dragged that hitch.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
A good pick up there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Carolina.
Might want to take the 3 here, Bucko. Okay.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Time. Stupid.
So we've reached halftime here. Charleston's already thrown off his headset. He's out here. He says, it's Christmas Day. I'm going home. We're not done yet, though. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And this one travels out.
Lucky touch. Sure, the lucky touch. But I ain't letting you. Insanity.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. Dobbins hit, and he falls.
Oh, about to stay, dog. Like,
and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
The drive starts with a completion, left side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 14 yards is the pickup, first down New Orleans.
First and 10.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake. Huntley rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Opting to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Saints put 6 up on the board. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner,
Really?
because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands
how
of
do we
their
make that? And they fucking gag me on the kick, dog. Like,
it's often like a track relay. Links 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead.
Oh,
and he
my
just hands
God,
it to you,
man.
and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get
I
the
got it.
baton.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
8 yards to go on second down. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Gain of 4. And it's third down.
From the gun, Nash, he's going to let this one go deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and possession will switch hands, first and 10.
get money.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A gain of 7 brings up second and 3 at the 40-yard line.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
And 5.
If I didn't leave him unblocked, then why is he coming through Scott fucking free, buddy?
Operating from the gun, Huntley. Looking left side, it's complete, he's got it. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down. From the gun, Huntley. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Huntley. There's that man again, it's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And 2.
A whole lot of that.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Operating from the gun, Huntley looking deep for Elliott. This is taking it at the 5. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Keep you at it, keep you at it,
Touchdown now on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Panthers.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. From the gun, Nash. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
And the Panther first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On second down now, Dobbins. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Run the ball again. Here you go. Got it.
Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. To throw on 3rd down, Nash. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down. Give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's 3rd down.
And 2 yards to go.
Off play action. Nash. He rifles one. It's
I moved down Lattimore. He gets the
Davis
fucking.
picks it, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44.
I ain't got to look at damn pick with Lattimore,
Defensively,
bro.
that time
They
they were in
affect
zone
him.
coverage. As a
God
rookie
damn it,
QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
Gotcha.
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This one good for a 1st down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season.
10 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Huntley. Got his man complete over the middle. That's it. He will be taken down. A big pickup there. And what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run it with Johnson, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints. Touchdown. Duke Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Saints add on to their lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Lutz good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10. at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Come here, boy.
Beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, Nash taking a shot for Samuel. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now is
it seems that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
There's my guy with nasty streak, bro.
Cold behind the line of scrimmage.
These are linebackers in the field,
in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
There's my fucking lineman with nasty streak, man. It doesn't work. Broken. You saying? Broken. Slide right.
Operating from the gun. Huntley looking deep for Elliott. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Big play here. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory.
I would like to pick the guy that's in
that's going to be the case.
That's the guy that's
too much to handle on the other side in this one. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Nash. It's called the right side by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Instead of the first, they'll have to go backwards for another 2nd down try.
So if there is a silver lining, though, it stays 2nd down, and they still have an opportunity to pick up a 1st down before they have to start their downs over again.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On second down, Dobbins. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd and 2, Nash.
Thank you.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And that is caught.
Are you serious right now, bro? Are you serious right now, bro?
1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. J.K. Dobbins. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. They'll try and run it here. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So still lots of work left to do. But here comes the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Thomas barreling ahead and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Off the bootleg. Huntley. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Back in the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Off the play fake. Huntley going for it all. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
The Saints on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And some space here. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
On 1st and 10, Huntley. The quick slant caught. And he is out of bounds here. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Stays on his feet.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Another run here with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Nash. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Motherfucker ran past the quarterback, bro.
They forced him to throw that one into coverage.
Motherfucker ran past the quarterback, bro.
Well done.
Come on, brother.
4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Looking to throw. Nash. He may try and run for this. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
looks like he'll throw here. Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Thorne. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Going to get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. On first down, Nash. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and that'll bring up second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, Nash. And his throw here's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
On 3rd down, Dalvins. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
They lose
a yard there on 3rd.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
With such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Huntley. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Casey on the coverage.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Where were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Saints, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Dallas Cowboys next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, the slide continues as they drop now to 3-12. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Look at the TFLs, though. Sheesh. We had 12 tackles for loss. 12 tackles for loss. Harrison Smith finally forced a fumble in week 16. What a joke. What a fucking joke.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on